I come from the essence of hip hop. You feel me? Like I grew up being inspired by, KRS-One and The Bridge Is Over, like I'm talking about back in the 80s type rap. So when I heard that, my hip hop competitive spirit was like,
I can't stop. It's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip. Now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie. Yeah. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me? I'm so churched up. I'm the last man standing, but I went first up. Most hated, they don't say it when I roll up. The things that people say about me, they don't say close up. Check it.
that's not even my style.
You ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get to it.
Stay ready.
Another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. We've got the return. You're one of like maybe 3 people that have had 2 appearances on Live on Lake Street.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I'm special.
So we got Lewiee Blaze in the building, man.
Yeah. What's good?
So, first and foremost, how are you?
Man, I'm well.
You
Blessed
doing
and
all right?
highly favored. Can't complain.
I think if I remember correctly, the last time you were here, you were going through some stuff. There was a lot going on in your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Things-
It's always a lot going on.
Yeah.
However, when we grow and we become more wise, we understand how to, deal with it.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And one of the ways that you dealt with it is dissing other rappers.
Yeah, I like to channel my passion and, my fire through my music for sure.
Yeah. Can we give away a little bit of the sauce, or you want to keep the sauce, the secret sauce?
I mean, the sauce is simple, man. Be yourself.
I'm talking about specifically with what you did with this When Doves Cried joint.
Yeah, When Doves Cry. I mean, honestly, that shit was that was sparked by an interview that I heard. I heard an artist saying that can't nobody out rap them or make a song better than them.
I'll say it, Lil James.
And with me, I actually I come from the essence of hip hop. You feel me? Like I grew up being inspired by, KRS-One and The Bridge Is Over, like I'm talking about back in the 80s type rap.
Yep.
So when I heard that, my hip hop competitive spirit was like, yo, I disagree respectfully. And then I had to, do something about it.
I love James, but I also respectfully disagree.
Yeah, like I still rock with him.
He is not the best rapper.
I ain't gonna act like I don't play his music. I still like his sound.
I love James on a personal level and his music.
Yeah,
but best rapper, come on.
I know, right? That's a wild statement.
Yeah, come on.
That's all. And then I felt like nobody else said anything about it neither. Like we just let it slide.
I think that's because that's who James is.
Yeah,
we didn't take him seriously when he said it. Nobody was like, yeah, he is the best rapper. Nobody was like, okay, all right, that's just James talking his shit. I think that's why.
I had to take up for John Ray, too, because he bodied John Ray in that track, right? Versus, yeah, somebody had to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said that, and then he stood on it with that.
He did. So, okay. So, let's talk. So, part of the sauce I want to give away is the When Doves Cry.
Yes.
This is not something that you just did.
No, it's not.
This is something that I wasn't even sure if you were ever going to drop it. I wasn't sure if you were ever going to or not because you had given me an opportunity to hear it beforehand.
Yeah.
Along with I know some other people had heard it as well.
Uh-huh.
But I wasn't sure if you were ever going to actually unleash it on people or not.
Yeah, I wasn't sure neither.
I'm wondering about that part. What I guess what made you eventually decide to just go?
Because I'm finally at a place in my life to where I don't necessarily care too much of what other people think.
It's a beautiful place to be.
Yeah. So it was like a breakthrough just for me.
Freedom.
Yeah, freedom.
For sure.
I'm ready to fly.
Yeah.
My wings are here. Yeah.
Yep. I feel it. Yep. I had to go through that myself, so I definitely understand the freedom of that. I don't care.
Absolutely.
I know me. You know you, right?
Yeah. It was just too many thoughts. Like, I had Nerd D in the song, and he let me open up with him at First Ave, and all of that. And I'm like, man, this is dope, man. How can I drop a diss song? It's just being too nice, But this is not a nice world, especially in this hip hop game, in this rap game. It's time to shake shit up. People are too complacent, and I was too complacent, and I ain't too complacent anymore.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I don't remember if I even gave you an honest opinion.
I know.
So you can rap.
Yeah.
We know you can rap.
Yeah.
We know that you're nice on the mic, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows. If you know Lewiee Blaze, you know Lewiee can rap. I've known that for a long time.
Uh-huh.
what I will say is, at least with the initial track that started all this, it came off as friendly.
Yeah, friendly competition.
Yeah, it didn't come off as animosity.
Yeah, that was the intention.
Some people got it a little worse than others, but I think the people that you gave it to a little worse than others, I'll just give an example, Reef or Ree. You knew that if you mentioned Reef, he's coming back with.
Come on,
we
man.
know what Reef does, right?
I only wanted to battle the best, man. I'm not gonna pick on people that can't defend themselves. There was a couple of entertainers that I threw in there just because they name and I do fuck with their music. But other than that, man, like I was naming some spitters. Like
not for sure.
I named Joe. I put your favorite rapper up there.
You did.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, and I love Nucky, and he's gonna see this and he's gonna be mad. I was underwhelmed with the response. Not underwhelmed with the rap. We know Nuck can rap.
Yeah.
Like I've said many times, I think he's the best. I was just underwhelmed by the I don't know how to even say it. It wasn't harsh enough.
We friends, man. He probably tried to
probably tough.
Pull back.
Reef though. Reef?
That's your favorite response?
No.
The Pookie?
Actually, that was my favorite response.
Yeah.
My favorite response. This is gonna shake. This is gonna make some waves. My favorite response was John Ray.
Tall, man, you capping.
I really felt that. And I'll tell you why.
Why?
There's a couple of reasons. It wasn't the best rap. Definitely wasn't the best rap. Nucky rap better than him. Reef rap better than him.
Kaleem
rap
even
better
Goldie
than him.
Banks' response was better than his.
No.
Yeah.
I fuck with Goldie, but I wasn't feeling that one.
Okay, we disagree.
That's I was actually underwhelmed with a lot of it. I was a little disappointed. I
set the bar too high, man. It's hard.
Yeah, I mean, I was disappointed in Mac and Riley. I got what they were doing.
Yeah,
they're gonna do what they're gonna do, right?
Yeah,
like
they're gonna make fun.
They're gonna try and make it. They're gonna try and make a hit song.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked. That worked. It's cool.
Yeah, I respect them for getting in though.
For sure, absolutely. And I thought, and that's part of the reason why I like John Ray so much, because he got in.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't think he would.
It was the peer pressure. He didn't want to, but I know it was too many people in his ear. Like, bro, you gotta say something.
For sure. But I just like how John Ray raps. I like how he raps. I like how it felt like it was more in the spirit of a diss track. And he was a little harsh. He sounded like he was actually upset.
I ain't even gonna hold you though. Like, everybody telling me my response on his is like the best one, like out of everything.
Your second response?
No. I spit the block on John Ray. You ain't hear my John Ray diss?
Yeah, the second one.
The second one?
The one that you did in response to his.
Yeah.
That was
probably like my fourth or fifth response though. Like you gotta remember, he waited 5 days. Right. Between those 5 days, it was already blood.
Like your response to his response.
Yeah, my response to his response.
That was definitely one of the better. That was one of the. That one I actually like the. I like the 4-piece.
Yeah, the 4 for 4.
Yeah, I like that.
See, in my mind, like that was the nail in the coffin, especially that adrenaline rush. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, after this, I'm not rapping back and forth with anybody.
I think people forgot you could rap like that.
I know, right?
Because you don't really do it. You don't do that much these days. First time I ever heard you rap, you were rapping like that, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's not too many people in Minnesota that could do that.
That's a fact.
That Midwest chopper shit.
Who was your favorite response?
My favorite response, man. Man, I would say like Reefa had me cracking up. I ain't gonna say Reefa had me cracking up. Nucky's bar heavy. My favorite response is probably Kaleem's though. I ain't even gonna hold you.
And his got snoozed on.
That poor guy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hard.
Kaleem is disgusting.
Yeah.
Kaleem is in that conversation.
Like
for
the
me.
Production, the sound, like everything, the quality, the creativity. I'm like, okay, Kaleem. And I could tell he strapped up too. He was the only one that got ready. Like
he didn't like
the song.
I don't think he liked it. I think he was upset. Not like really mad at you, but I think like he was like, yeah, you know who the fuck you're talking to? I really felt like of all the people that responded, I felt like John Ray was legitimately a little bit perturbed. And maybe it was more about the peer pressure than the actual song. I felt like Kaleem was like, don't play with me. I'm an assassin. And Reef, even though like I think he was maybe the more like lyrically, he was probably the harshest. Mm-hmm. It still didn't feel like it wasn't in good fun.
Yeah, man, I spit the block on Hit 'Em Up, and then Reef told me straight up, he called me like, man, you got to go harder. I'm like, oh, you want to play? I bet. I threw that ether on, and I ate him clean up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what's been the biggest thing that's come out of this for you?
Really, man, is just seeing like my plan work.
You definitely did.
Yeah, like, you know, because I'm strategic. You know, this is not off impulse. You feel me? I'm playing chess out here.
Yep.
And I really see my plan working in real time, you know, so I'm proud of that. And then also, like, I've been chopping it up with a lot of the artists that's involved, and we've been able to, like, see our followers rise, you know.
Yeah.
They've been doing numbers, you feel me? And we've been, like, sharing our platforms with each other,
Yeah.
you know. So we already talking about how can we, like, come together in unison and benefit off of this and like, real time, like, doing the show. So, like, it's going to turn into a money play for all of us, and that's really what I love most about this, honestly. It's a lot of people that's like, yo, you bringing hip-hop back. True MCs was slept on in Minnesota. You waking us all up. Like, you know, just all of that, getting back to the essence of hip-hop, man, like, for real, because I feel like we kind of losing our way out here as a whole.
You think so?
Yeah, man, for hip-hop, it you know,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
it's not the same anymore,
I
man.
don't know if you saw my post the other day. I shared it was a Lil Duval tweet. It said it seems like hip hop is more about podcasting than hip hop than rap these days.
Ooh, damn, I feel that.
Yeah, that actually really, I mean, being somebody that is in the field, like that rang true for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like I feel like I'm the rapper that everybody's mad at right now. I really feel like that a lot.
Don't nobody like your ass, Jake.
I know. I really feel that way. Like, it's like I feel like I'm 50 Cent right now. Like, everybody just wants to get at me. Nobody likes me. That's funny, and that's funny too, because when Doves Cry, what that reminded me of was when 50 Cent did How to Rob.
Yeah,
it was a very similar thing.
Yeah,
was that part of the inspiration behind it?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love 50 Cent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, he's one of the ones.
Who were you most upset that they didn't respond?
Honestly, I'm not really upset about anybody not responding. I'm more upset about the ones who, like, didn't respond and they know me, like, you know, and they done, like, gave me my flowers in person type deal.
Yep.
However, when this song dropped, you know, it was a lot of woofing on the internet, and you can just see what people really think of you. You know, like, dang, I thought we was cool. You really, like, butthurt about this? And my plan was to not even respond to anybody that's not rapping, you know.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I got my feelings a little bit. I hopped on a couple of statuses, but just a little bit. Then I
You're
stopped
talking
myself.
people
I
making
controlled
commentary,
myself. Commentary,
non-artists
you know. No, I'm talking about artists doing the commentary.
that you didn't respond to or that you weren't even talking to.
No, like some folks that actually, like, names was mentioned type deal. I threw them in the fire. They ain't want no smoke, but they had
They
everything
post.
to say. Yeah,
Interesting.
everything to say. Yeah. I feel like that's what I was more upset about, other than anything. But then again, I understand, like, you in your own energy, you doing your thing, you on your high horse. You feel me? Take care, have fun. Enjoy.
Yeah, not everybody's process works that way, and for two, not everybody writes their own raps.
Ooh, facts.
So
Facts. A
It's
lot
hard
of
to
ghostwriters out here.
hard to write a diss track when you're not the one writing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not indicting anybody, but
Not facts. I ain't even gonna stunt. I was finna diss live on Lake Street, but I got to see Chief the other day. He let me know it was just a very busy week, you know, and
you should have.
you know it was very
Either way.
spontaneous. Cause I looked around, I'm like, all these blogs like to share the song. Why
Yeah.
live on Lake Street ain't share the song?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
you
I
was
mean,
finna get it.
I personally shared them.
Yeah,
I personally shared all the responses
Yeah.
on my personal platform, but yeah, it was definitely busy. You know, it's a two-man team over here. I think
Mhm.
we definitely did drop the ball on that. I'll
Yeah.
admit, I can say that.
I
I'll take
did drop right
accountability.
before Jeezy came too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'll take accountability for the fact that I think we did drop the ball on that. But I also sometimes like to save my takes because I know I'm going to be talking to you or and maybe potentially to other people that were mentioned in the songs. You know what I mean? So sometimes I like to save my takes.
Yeah, I feel that too.
But overall, I will say like even though like there were some of the responses I was underwhelmed with, I would have liked to see a little more, hear a little more. I'm gonna give a lot of y'all credit because it was happening fast.
yeah,
It wasn't like 3 days, you know, like John Ray waited 3-4 days to respond, right?
yeah.
But Nucky had one ready for you day one. Reef had one ready for you day one. Like Mac and Riley acted pretty quick. Like it happened fast. So I'll get like that's fast to be responding like that.
Yeah.
I will say this. Since you don't want to say it, I'll say it. The fact that Plaza didn't respond pissed me off.
Plaza. Yeah, actually,
He's supposed to be the one,
Yeah,
right?
I thought Plaza would respond. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought he would.
He's supposed to be the one.
Yeah.
That he's the guy, right? That's what everybody says. He's the guy. He's the one he's got all the bars. He's the best rapper. Like,
He ain't no rapper, man. He a singer.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Uh-huh.
I hope he don't see this clip
I hope he do.
and unload a clip. I wanted to see it, man. I wanted to see him get in the mix with this. But,
That would have been cool. He might respond like 2 weeks from now. Like try to catch me off guard.
I think he'll respond in 2 bars in his next song.
Yeah.
A month from now.
I'm gonna be paying attention.
And it's gonna be subliminal.
Subliminal.
He's not gonna.
That's that light skin shit.
He might say like Blaze something, but it's gonna be like, what are you talking about me? And then you also, man, why Young Gravy caught a stray?
Oh man, a while ago, man, I saw a clip that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. You know, when DJ Vlad was asking him about the Minnesota hip hop scene.
Yep.
You feel me? And I just feel like we ain't get our flowers that we deserve it as a Minnesota hip hop scene.
He's not from Minnesota.
You know,
He's from Rochester.
fuck is Rochester?
Nah,
Yeah,
he's from the Mayo Clinic.
yeah.
I don't know where that's at.
I know. So he had to get one. I ain't even gonna
Definitely
say
did.
like if I'm gonna diss anybody, like he most definitely gotta get one.
Yeah, I like that one actually.
Yeah,
I like
you heard
one a
that
lot.
joint?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Fuck
And
a Young Gravy, only white rapper I like is Shady.
What about Prof?
Yeah, I fuck with Prof too.
You gave him a little flower. You even gave him a.
Yeah, later on in the
flowers
song
in
you
that
heard
one. Yeah, a
that.
little
Shout
bit.
out
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rappers
of
who
course.
bringing
Yeah.
others on tour.
Yeah.
I was most definitely thinking about Prof
For
when
sure.
I said that.
For sure.
He brought a lot of the homies on tour. I love that.
And word around town, he's about to bring more.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
And I got some inside information. I won't say who or what or when, but
Hmm.
I know some things are about to happen. There's about to be some more artists out there with him, which I think is dope. I really think that's honestly, like, all bullshit aside. Like, I've said some dumb shit about Prof. Maybe not dumb shit, but opinions on Prof that people didn't like, that he didn't like, that Stop House didn't like. But all bullshit aside, what he's doing and what he's been doing, amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
taking these guys out on tour, amazing. Like, really reaching back and doing it, like, it's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, he had to grow on me. When I first heard about him, I really wasn't sold, but then just after a while, he grew on me. And then I started to, like, peep how he was giving opportunity, back to the next generation. Like, and that's really what took the cake for me. I'm like, okay, that's mad, commendable.
For sure. And then he put a lot of those same guys in his most recent music video with Redman, too.
Mm-hmm.
And Mac and Riley in there. I think I saw Ty Stick in there.
Yeah.
I think that's dope.
Yeah, that's dope.
So with all the buzz going on with all this, what do you have a game plan? What's next? How are you going to capitalize?
Oh man, I'm staying consistent, man. We got some shows that we working on right now. I got some merch about to drop, and I just have a lot of music to share with the world, man. Like, this year, my goal is just to be consistent, and then also showcase my versatility as well. I feel like people done put me into a box, labeled me an activist and a revolutionary rapper and these political things. But that's just one side of what I can do. And this year, like I said, I'm having a breakthrough, so I'm ready to just show the world my full, authentic self. So
Yeah.
I'm ready to just have fun, man. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, it looks like you're having fun.
Most definitely.
Looks like you're having a lot of
Very fun, man. I'm putting my all into it, man. I haven't really been able to put my all into this dream,
Yeah.
and I'm 25 years old now. See myself getting older.
25?
I'm 25.
Damn.
Yeah.
I thought you were older than that.
Everybody think I'm older. That's like a huge myth. We gonna need that to be some headlines. Like,
25 years old.
he's only 25. Yeah, I think even OGs probably like be thinking I'm older. I think that's probably
Bro,
why.
I was a teenager when you were born. I was a teenager when
Yeah,
you were
man.
born.
I'm young. I got a lot of time, man. I just have a lot of wisdom. That's
Yeah.
what make me seem so older than what I am.
Yeah, I think you probably are right about people putting you in a box. I'm not sure why, though. People that must not, because prior to you becoming like this real, like, I mean, I do look at you as a community man. We had the conversation last time you were here about how proud it made me feel seeing you on TV screens in 2020 and like being out there and like and even like your performance at Loud on Lake Street. Remember, you were the only person I think I even approached after their performance because I just felt that it moved me so much. It was like, God damn. So I do look at you that way, but I also know like Blaze is in your name for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can like
Yeah.
you're one of those guys for sure.
Yeah, like if you know, you know.
Yeah.
On me.
Yeah, I don't even remember who put me onto you at first, but
Especially a lot of my early shit. Like I was on
your
some
early
I was
shit,
some,
you
I
were
was
on that.
some gritty shit.
For
Yeah.
sure you were. Yeah, I was actually thinking about this last night. Thinking about the interview today, about my initial thoughts on you and who you are now. Because my initial thoughts on you were like 2016, 2017 or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, that's when I first started dropping.
Yeah, and I remember somebody said, "Hey, look into Lewiee Blaze," and I found you on SoundCloud, and your shit was like, you were like it was like rapid fire, like machine gun rap, like you were going crazy.
Yeah,
and you were a little bit on that gangster shit, a little bit, not like crazy, but you know what I'm talking about, like you were rapping.
Yeah.
And now to think about how I look at you today, that's part of why it shocks me that you're only 25.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You got a lot left. You got a lot left, man. You got a lot of growing to do still.
You know, there's a lot of life obstacles, you know, like a lot of people don't even know. Like I was on like a very strict probation with time dangling over my head. Like I was justice involved. Like it was so much going on in my personal life, you know, to where I really could have put everything into just music. You know, I had to get my shit together, get my personal life together first.
Yeah.
And that's why I appreciate like within this music, you know, community, right? Because I view myself being a part of music community more so the industry. I think it's important that we like really know each other, like on just like a human level, you know, because like as an artist, right, as a rapper, that's a character that you created, you know. It's an illusion that we put up, you know. But I got some real relationships, and I like to check on the individual first, you know, like check how's the person doing, because if the person ain't good, then it's not much that you can do in this music game, and that's just real.
That's a great point. That's why I wanted to make sure I led this interview with "How are you?" Because
look, real shit.
Yeah, no, I think you're right, and we do have this. The music community is phenomenal here, right? Yeah. I love it. Been a part of it for damn near a decade now. Love it. Would never change it. But there was something that Minnesota Cold said in his interview, that we are a Facebook community.
Ooh.
And that is so fucking true, because we all feel like we know each other because of Facebook. But the truth is, like, Facebook is the same thing. Like, even just it's not just being an artist. Facebook is also a build a character.
Factual.
Not everybody. I get some people are really them, you know, but social media really is like, hey, here's who I am, just so you know. And it's like,
you get to know that person in real life, and it'd be like, dang, you ain't really like that
at all. Yeah, it's a wild place, and you know, it gives space for people to talk recklessly and not have any real consequences, and you know, and there's constant contradiction. Like, how are you on the internet saying I don't do the internet shit?
Yeah, no, for sure.
What are you talking? You're on the internet saying don't do the internet shit. You're doing the internet shit. By doing that, you know what I mean? It's a wild world.
Yeah, people got to be careful with that, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, because I ain't even gonna stunt. Like, it was some stuff on the internet going around, and I had some of my people hitting me up like, "Hey, Lou, do we got to get down? Whoop-de-whoop." I'm like, "Nah, man. Like, this is hip hop. It's here. We gonna keep it in hip hop, man."
You're talking about some of the responses and some of the distance and some of
not none of the disses. Not none of the disses. Like, you know, but just like I said, people talking.
Just in general.
People talking crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's a real thing.
Yeah, because like what people fail to forget is, like, I'm a very peaceful guy, you know, and I work on a better half of the community, you know, and that's a choice, though. You feel me? That's a choice.
Yeah.
You know, my circumstances, like my background and my history, I grew up, you know, in a certain type of environment, you know, where we don't tolerate certain shit. You feel me? So it's like, just don't take my kindness for weakness at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. And that, you know, something else that you just said also, I want to make sure I say, as we all continue to grow and get bigger professionally and personally, that only becomes bigger. So, you know, you got a couple of friends that hit you up like, "Hey, do we have a problem? We got to do something. Is this a problem?" And you're saying, "No, it's not that." Well, as you get bigger, you know, let's say you become a nationally recognized superstar. Not everybody's going to hit you and ask you, "Do we need to do something?" Some people are just going to go out there and do something to try and get on your good side or get some stripes or
Yeah, that'd be somebody that's like that's not valid. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because like my soldiers don't move unless I tell them to move.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But we see it all the time. I mean, it happens all the
Yeah.
time, and especially unfortunately in the hip hop industry where it's like people go out there and do some wild shit in the name of NBA YoungBoy, and they met NBA YoungBoy a day in their life.
Yeah, that's why I work for mental health, man.
Man, yeah, that's important. So you got shows coming up. You're putting together some shows with some of the artists that were in the mix of all this
Oh, most definitely.
craziness.
Yeah, we have to. We
Yeah.
have to do it for the culture.
What about collabs? You guys working on music together?
Absolutely. I already got a lot of collaborations with them too, but
Yeah.
we working on some new stuff. I've been doing some songwriting, man. Like I've been very locked in. Just very locked in.
Well, I love, this is one of my favorite parts of hip hop is the competitive nature of it. You know what I mean? Like I love this shit.
How can it not be, man?
It's
Like,
the best.
We needed some excitement, man. Oh, it was
And it's
getting kind of boring.
And it's the only genre that it exists in.
Yes.
You don't hear these country singers dissing each other. You don't hear these rock and roll singers like this is fun. It's supposed to be fun. And I want to also say, even when I come on here and diss y'all, it don't mean I don't like you. Let me talk shit. You can talk shit back. Like it don't have to be personal.
Come
it's
on,
not.
right?
You know what I
We
mean?
can
Like,
disagree without disengaging.
That's a fact. This is hip hop. This is supposed to be fun. It is a sport. It does not have to be a combat sport.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't. I hear that a lot. Hip hop is a combat sport. It doesn't have to be.
Mm-hmm.
It can just be a sport. Like it's okay.
It's a sport. It could be a friendly competition
For sure.
And ain't no difference, between boxing.
Yeah.
I mean, boxers that like, have respect for each other. Still shake each other hands afterwards.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
Absolutely.
I admire that. That's dope.
You literally kick the shit out of each other and then hug.
Yeah. Like
I mean,
what?
that's why I love UFC.
Mhm.
You will literally see somebody beat someone damn near dead
Mhm.
and then help them up off the ground and hold them and tell them they love them and how much they respect them. Like, bro, where else are you gonna see that?
That's beautiful when you're not falling victim to the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people they get their ass whooped and they pride be shot.
Yeah.
They
gotta
that
come-
ego be banging.
They got to come back with a gun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's why, and that right there is why I think I probably like what you've started over the last week or so the most, is it didn't get out of hand.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was combat. At times it was personal, but you brought some shit out.
Mhm.
Man, Reefer Reed was rapping again.
Yeah.
You
Come
did-
on now.
You did that.
I've been missing Reefer.
I have, man.
And then a lot of us have not been dropping anything neither.
Yeah.
Like a lot of artists is on that list, including myself.
Yeah.
I'm not even exempt. We haven't been dropping.
That's true.
So I'm ready to drop.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, no, you got my favorite rapper rapping.
Yeah.
You got Nucky out here rapping. You know what I mean? I'm not ever going to be mad at that. So are we done? Is it done? Or is there more to come? Does it depend on if you get more responses?
Yeah, it does depend. Yesterday I did say this the last hit I need to slice off with Young Gravy. And I got like some music projects that I'm focusing on now.
Yeah.
Got some videos coming out real soon. So I'm ready to get back to the hits.
For sure.
To get back to the hits. However, like I stay ready. So
of course.
if somebody was to like try to jump tough, we'll just see what's up.
I have to ask you this.
What's poppin'?
You can lie if you want to.
What's cracking?
Were any of the responses you had, so like you did the initial song, right, When Doves Cry, and you named who you named and you put who you put on the cover art.
Mm-hmm.
Did you write any of the other responses knowing that some of them were going to respond and you could have one ready to go?
Oh no, I ain't even dropped. I did have like one response ready, but I ain't even dropped that yet.
Okay.
Everything else is just in real time.
You want to say who it's for?
No, it's for everybody.
Oh, it's another one for everybody.
It's another one for everybody. I'm just not name dropping. I'm just flexing on the
okay.
mic.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. If Plaza responds, are you spinning the block on Plaza?
Most definitely.
Have to.
I have to.
What about Nerdy?
Nerdy? I don't know if I go back and forth with Nerdy.
I'm a little disappointed he didn't respond too.
Yeah, he
can
hip-hop.
rap.
Student One responded?
No.
Yeah, he did. It was on Instagram only. Yeah, Student One responded.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, mad respect for Student One. He jumped in.
Was it hard?
Student One is Student One. He's like
A little eclectic, a little different. He can
like
rap,
if
though.
you listening, it's like
Yeah.
okay, you can rap. But if somebody's not really like
Is it still there?
Yeah, it should be
All right, I'm gonna go
over
check
on
it out.
Instagram.
So Plaza responds, you're spinning the block.
Most definitely.
Taylor J. People don't
His
know.
response might be like, nigga, I just ran up 100K, nigga, so what we talking about?
Hey, Taylor can really rap. People don't know because he does do a lot of
Man,
a lot
you
of
heard him on
melodic
that
shit.
Danny Givens album?
Yeah. No, I didn't actually.
Man, yeah, him and Juice Lord and Danny Givens got that Rondo Raids, man. It's crazy.
Damn, I should have listened to Kumi when he said go listen to Danny Givens.
Most definitely.
Damn, all right.
Yeah, his favorite OG, for real.
Right.
I love Danny.
All right, I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check it out for sure. Nah, yeah. I mean, who was that? Who else? Who was somebody else that didn't respond that I was disappointed in? Juice.
I said so many people. Juice.
Come on.
Juice. Hey. So Juice, he was like Kaleem. He got prepared last year. He just never put it on wax. And then I'm FaceTiming this dude the other day, and he was spitting the verse to me and shit. I'm like, why you ain't driving, nigga? Like I even think Juice had it in him.
I didn't either. That's why I wanted to see it.
Yeah, he had some shit for me. I'm low-key happy he ain't respond.
He flamed you?
He had some like some next level bars type shit. It was one of those things where like it wasn't even a diss. It was a real response, just on his own type of frequency. It's like one of those songs like I probably could have even came back at, because like how can you be mad at you can't.
He neutralized you?
Yeah, he
Damn.
most definitely. That's the type of effect he got though. That's Juice Lord.
I guess it's time to rap.
Like
God
the house
damn,
on fire.
That was crazy.
Like the house on fire.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, man, I just want to say, like, I think what you did was dope. I think you stirred some shit up, and me being a purist, I'm always gonna love this type of shit. Like no matter what. Like I love everything. Like I've learned, having kids, especially, like I love the new age sound. I love the more melodic shit. Like I love it all.
Yeah.
But at my core, I came up off of Pac versus Biggie. I came up versus Ice Cube versus NWA. Like I came up in that era. I love that competition. I'm always going to love diss tracks. I'm always going to love, on some level, I'm always going to love beef. Like,
yeah. I remember you asked Haji the other day on that interview, you was like, y'all think y'all going to do another diss track era or something like that? And that was also a little small inspiration. I'm like, you know what? Let's get it popping. But in a friendly way.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's why I ain't call out no rappers in that lane neither. Cause I ain't,
good idea.
Yeah.
Good call. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. That was a hell of an era. Again, the music, great. Fun.
Yeah.
But there was real shit behind that.
Yeah, it's real shit behind it.
I want to make it very clear. I do not want that.
Yeah.
I do not want. I know people think that I do, or have created a narrative that I do. I don't want that shit at all.
No, for sure, man. Shout out to them brothers that's like, doing what they need to do to take care of their families and stay safe, free, and alive, man. Be in the community, like for real. Because we lose so many of us, to the streets. We lose so many of us to prison. You feel me? Like, and we deserve to be here for our families. So that's the bigger picture at the end of the day.
Agreed. And I think we're gonna end it just like that. That was perfect. Lewiee, tell them where to find you.
Yo, stop snoozing, G. Go Google me. That's Lewi with 2 E's. Lewiee Blaze on all platforms. Stay in tune. It's a lot to come.
I appreciate your time, man.
Yes, sir.
Another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. And always remember, God with us.
God
with us.
With us.
I'm Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1. That's it.
It ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie. Yeah. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me? I'm so churched up. I'm the last man standing, but I went first up. Most hated, they don't say it when I roll up. The things that people say about me, they don't say close up. Check it.